any group of people that live a fast lifestyle. And there are plenty of such groups within the Syrian community. And frankly, today there are plenty of such groups within every Jewish community. What's happened is that our norm, our base, is a dangerous path. Our norm is like going in a car at 110 miles an hour. For many groups of kids, it's normal, regular. And I'm not saying most of even families in this community, and I'm not saying most families outside the Jewish world, but there are pockets of families that this is normal to gamble a lot. To have not one fantasy football team, but to maybe have 3. Which I'm not going to explain what that is now. If you know, if you don't know. And now that you could gamble on your phone, it's very normal to put $50 on a football game on Sunday, another $100 on a Sunday night game, and then to have a little parlay, which is another gambling term, on basketball game on a Tuesday night, and another one on a boring Wednesday night. And before you know it, you're gambling now, only $50, $60, $100, $50, not a big deal. You're gambling, that's their baseline. That's their normal baseline. They say, I could handle it. And in a lot of cases, they're right. As long as everything stays normal, they can handle it. But then something goes wrong, and you can't. The same thing is with drinking. For many people, young and not so young in this community, some level of drinking is totally normal. That means you go to a wedding, you drink. On a Shabbat morning, you go to first minyan or second minyan, you drink. You go to shul, you go to a sebed or a kiddush, you drink. And you go maybe on a random Tuesday night, Thursday night, you go out for dinner and you drink. Its baseline is drinking. And everyone says, I can handle it. I know, until something goes wrong. Because what happens is you're a young boy and you're drinking, you go to Israel, you drink more, you come back, you go to college, you drink more. And then all of a sudden, a girl that you dated for 6 months drops you. Something went really wrong. And now, since your life is speeding, since your life is used to so much drinking, the only thing you know how to do to soothe your pain is to drink. Until now, people said, are you drinking too much? No, I'm not addicted. No, I'm not addicted. No, I'm not addicted. But they don't realize they're living in the dark and they can't see the stumbling block. They don't realize that driving 110 miles an hour, day 1, day 2, day 3, you can handle it because nothing went wrong. But now all of a sudden a girl dumped you, and at the same time, your boss fired you, and your best friend just got engaged, and your other best friend is in a fight with you, and you can't handle life, and the only thing you know is a bottle. And you take the bottle, and something went wrong, you take the bottle again and again and again, and now all of a sudden your life is fried. And you're like, how'd that happen? For 5 years I was drinking and I was fine. The answer is, for 5 years you were drinking, you had a dangerous baseline. And if something went wrong, the bottom falls out. And the same thing sadly happens with drugs. That our baseline for so many families, maybe the parents don't realize, but for so many kids, the baseline of drugs, marijuana, a little, I go to work, bunch of boys, whatever we do, whatever job they do, some, sketchy business that boys today are a part of, and everyone's there smoking pot, and everyone there is on drugs a little bit. Nothing, marijuana, it's legal, it's nothing crazy. And you're right, you could survive. But then all of a sudden, something goes wrong. And when something goes wrong, all of a sudden, one boy in the group is not alive anymore. That's how it happens. Whereas if your lifestyle is healthy, and your lifestyle, you don't have these substances in your life, and now all of a sudden on the same night a girl drops you, and your boss fires you, and your friend's getting engaged, the other friend is in a fight, you call up your 5 best friends, you say, I need a night out, let's go to Top Golf, I got to hit those golf balls as hard as I can, I need a break. Something went wrong, but your lifestyle is fine, and so a bad day is not so bad. But when the baseline lifestyle has drugs in it, has alcohol in it, has gambling in it, has all these things in it, and the baseline is this dangerously high, something goes wrong, it goes very wrong. So when you're living a good life, if you have a bad day, it's not so bad. But when you're living a bad life, a bad day is catastrophic. That's how it happens. And most young people can't see it.